Hello students, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jagdeep. In this video series, we are learning about market structures. In our previous video, we looked at minimum losses in the short run under monopolistic competitive markets. In this video, we will take a look at the shutdown point. So without wasting any time further, let's get started. So shutdown point is a progression of minimum losses. So firms are already making losses, and when they encounter a certain situation, the firms would decide to close down or wind up their operations. What is that situation? That situation is when average revenue or price is equal to the average variable cost. Now, since average variable cost is variable cost per unit, it is exactly equal to the average revenue. That is, whatever the seller is earning is exactly equal to his variable cost per unit or average variable cost. Now, this is a situation which is not very conducive to conduct or carry on with the operations, and hence the firms would want to shut down, because it might be difficult for firms to not only take care of their daily expenses but also to take care of the fixed costs associated with the productive activities. So the moment when firms see that their average variable cost is exactly equal to the average revenue or the price that they command for the commodity, the firms would decide to shut down. Let's take a look at how it could be represented graphically. Students, if you are watching this video on your mobile, please hit the hype button so YouTube could push this video to more learners like yourself. Also, if you are finding this video helpful so far, consider using the thanks button below. Your support is crucial for creating more high quality free content for students just like you. Thank you for all your support so far. Let's take a look at the diagrammatic representation. So the first thing that we need to draw is the average revenue curve. Let us say this is the average revenue, and we know that if average revenue is falling, marginal revenue would fall at a rate faster than AR, and that makes the curve lying to the left of AR curve, correct? Let's draw the marginal revenue curve. This is the marginal revenue curve. The profit maximizing situations are marginal cost equals to marginal revenue, and the second condition is marginal cost would cut marginal revenue from below. Let's draw the marginal cost curve. Let's say this is the marginal cost curve. Now we know that the firm is already incurring losses, so when there is a loss, we know that the average cost would be greater than average revenue. Let us first see what is the profit maximizing level for this particular firm. So this is the point of equilibrium where both these conditions are fulfilled. So let's get the quantity and let's get the price. So this here is the price. Let's name this point as D. Now we know that the firm is already incurring losses. That means at the equilibrium level of output, if this is the revenue, the cost is going to be above this, correct? We've already discussed in the video previous to this. So let's draw the average cost curve. So the average cost is to fall. The moment it touches marginal cost, it rises. Let us say this is the average cost curve. Now there's one more segment that has to come into this, which is the average variable cost. All right, let's draw the average variable cost curve as well. Students, if you find this topic challenging, why not join one of my online tutoring sessions? We could dive deep into this concept, and I'm already working with students across various countries like UAE, Qatar and Singapore. You can reach me directly at the number displayed on your screen, and do not miss your complimentary 30-minute session. Now when we talk about the average variable cost, so we will follow the same rule as average variable cost. So wherever we are touching the marginal cost curve, the average variable cost would also tend to rise beyond that. Let's draw the average variable cost curve. Another thing that we need to remember is it is supposed to be tangent over here, and from here now this has to rise. Okay, so when we draw average variable cost curve, we need to remember that there is to be a tangency over here to fulfill this condition, and secondly, the marginal cost curve would cut average variable cost at its minimum point. So post this intersection, average variable cost has to increase. Okay, now what do we see here? At equilibrium QE, what is the condition? Average variable cost is equal to DQE, and average revenue is also equal to DQE. And we also see that there is a loss pertaining to this figure, so it's a huge loss already. Now since this firm is able to recover only average variable cost, this firm would want to shut down. So we are seeing the fulfillment of average revenue equals average variable cost, and hence the firm would want to shut down. Let me just mark it as well. So this point over here is the shutdown point. Clear? I hope the shutdown point is now clear to everyone. Students, if you find learning through long videos daunting, you could also follow me over my Instagram channel. In the next class, we'll take a look at the long run equilibrium for monopolistic competitive markets. Until then, bye now. Take care.